Welcome to Bat Therapy, mental health through the lens of comics and film. Be a fly on the wall or a bat in the cave, listening in on a friendship built out of a love for talking Batman, comics, and the everyday struggle to achieve mental health and happiness.
We're your hosts, clinical psychologist Dr. Amelia Brown and educator and comic aficionado Keaton Hopkins. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and social media and find our Patreon at patreon.com/battherapy.
This podcast is about providing education and understanding and is not a replacement for mental health treatment or support. If you're needing help, go to bat-therapy.com for resources.
So how do you approach someone like Wolverine or Sabertooth that actually have animal instincts and primal rage?
So, I wonder if in some ways, it immediately makes me think of fight or flight response.
Okay.
So that comes up a ton in therapy, a ton. Most often with anxiety and PTSD type stuff, but just in general. So something happens and your body reacts. And so the issue with our everyday is that we'll be dealing with all of these like random stuff and our body's reacting like we're in life or death situations. And so you might fight, be more aggressive, move towards something. You might flee, you might freeze. A lot of people have heard about this stuff at this point. So in some ways, I wonder, because we as humans, I think sometimes separate ourselves from the rest of nature in a way that's not true. We see ourselves as very different. And so we don't give ourselves leeway and permission to have those animalistic reactions that are so natural. And so I wonder if Wolverine and Sabertooth, I wonder if these things would almost be easier for them because they can't ignore their animalistic side. And so it's like, yeah, I react like an animal.
Mhm.
What about it? Where for the rest of us, we can pretend to be all hoity-toity and like, I'm a human. And so we struggle when there are these things that are animalistic that come out of us. So I wonder if they might struggle with that stuff less. I don't know. I might hit on some behavioral stuff for them.
Okay.
So a lot of times when your fight or flight response is going off, your thinking brain, the higher order thinking brain is not getting the blood flow, right?
Okay.
It's the organs, the muscles, the things that you need to react in a quick moment.
Mhm.
That's what's happening. So working with them in behavioral ways and working with how do you regulate yourself without having to think too much? So like mindfulness, deep breathing, so grounding exercises, things like that.
Mhm.
I would probably think about more and not working. I mean, when the animalistic side isn't being reactive, you can of course work with them on, hey, how do we reframe how you think about things to be more helpful? Or, how do we help process through something? But when they're in that more animalistic mode and they're more likely to be in that mode more often than the average person, talking through things isn't going to work. So working more on how to help bring the levels down, how to work more on how do we adjust behaviors instead of working on like processing the thoughts behind it.
Thanks for nerding out with us. I'm clinical psychologist Dr. Amelia Brown.
And I'm educator and comic aficionado Keaton Hopkins. Check out my TV and movie reviews on YouTube at Team JBS. Check out our website at bat-therapy.com, our Bat Therapy YouTube channel, and follow us on social media. And don't forget our Patreon page at patreon.com/battherapy. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.